joined today by Jeffress, Operations Manager Australia and partner at CSA Global. Graham, thanks for your time.
G'day David, good to be here.
You've been in the business 15 years, you've been through the cycles, you've seen a lot. How has CSA Global grown its Australian business, and how have you seen the exploration industry change during that period?
Since I've been with CSA, we've grown from being just a strong focus on geological services and expanded our offering quite dramatically. So we've added in the resource estimation capacity. We're one of the biggest publishers of resource estimates. We've added mining engineering services with a strong focus on studies, hydrogeologists, a strong data management team to back everyone up, and lastly, but by no means least, we've got a strong corporate offering now in valuations and listing documents, expert witness services and things like that. So it's been quite a dramatic expansion of services since I joined them, when we were very much a base metals experts. Now we have a much more rounded offering for the market.
And that's clearly being led by the market. Is that the expectation now of clients, to be that fuller service?
I think different clients have different needs, but they certainly appreciate the fact that we've got this depth of capability, and they can come on the journey with one group, and that's got some substantial advantages if you can stick with just the one team. You know, the people who've drilled out the resource or helped you drill out your resource, moving that through the resource estimation, then you start through your scoping studies and pre-feasibility studies and bringing in various other technical disciplines. Having it a one-stop shop, I think, has some substantial advantages to offer.
In recent years, the business was bought out by probably one of the biggest sustainability businesses globally. What capability does that bring to CSA Global and its clients?
The acquisition by enabled us to be part of a much bigger offering across all the ESG sort of sectors, to hook into all the different stages of the projects we work in. So the community and social engagement piece, we've got a much stronger capability in that space. Climate change and greenhouse gas emissions intensity studies, and which is becoming increasingly important in mining operations. The whole transition to a low carbon economy is integral to what does, and now that they've acquired CSA Global, we've got the upstream capability to bring a really strong mining focus to what they're doing.
In terms of trends, what have you seen? What has surprised you in recent years?
What surprised me is how quickly the political will has evolved to change the way our civilization runs. And that is having some major effects on what we're looking for, how we're looking for it, and how quickly we need to get those projects developed. So this overriding requirement to reduce carbon emissions means that the lithium exploration, the other battery commodities like nickel and cobalt and graphite, there is a really strong driver for those, which is beyond your basic economics. I mean, governments and people are going, we have to do this. So that is just fundamentally changing the way the mining sector is working in Western Australia, but more broadly.
Looking forward, what does CSA Global look like in 2-5 years from now, and what is the type of work that you think clients will be expecting?
I can see CSA Global and the ARM mining offering growing quite substantially. We've got some strong growth plans of our own, somewhat constrained by just the availability of good people, but you know, we're in a great jurisdiction to find good people, and we are growing the team. So I can see us doubling over the next 5 years in terms of the headcount of the team. And I can see a much more integrated offering. ESG and those dimensions will be much more embedded in everything we do. You won't go out and do your first drill hole without having a big consideration of those issues, and just the whole planning and permitting process will be much more integrated with those aspects of climate change and greenhouse emissions, and it will just become much more natural and a part of the process. It won't be a bolt-on, it won't be an add-on, it'll be just a natural evolution of what we're doing now, and that's why I'm really quite positive about the fact that CSA, as part of the ERM group, will give a unique end-to-end, cradle-to-grave offering in the mining space. We'll help you find it, we'll help you define it, we'll help you dig it up, we'll help you close it, and then we'll help you go back and dig it up again when the prices change. So it's a really impressive offering that's being built at the moment, I think.
A clear opportunity, a clear advantage, a key partner of the resources industry, not just here in Australia but elsewhere. Graham, thanks for your time and all the best for CSA Global moving forward.
Thanks for the opportunity, David.